They don't love you like I love you. Slow down. They don't love you like I love you. Back up. They don't love you like I love you. Step down. They don't love you like I love you. Hey guys, what's up? My name's Katie and today I am coming to you with a tag video, and that tag is the my first time tag. So without further ado, let's get on to the video because I don't really have much more to say than that. Alright, question number one is what is your first tweet? According to Twitter, my first tweet was, "Hey guys, what's up?" What an interesting first tweet. I love how I wrote it like there was actually people that followed me when I first got Twitter. Question number two is, what is your first YouTube video? My first YouTube video is a December favorites video. Question number three is, who was the first person you subscribed to on YouTube? From memory, I'm pretty sure the first person I subscribed to was Zoella. Question number four is, do you still talk to your first love? Now, I've actually never been in love, so no in terms of that. And in terms of do I still talk to my first crush? No, because it was probably someone in primary school and I don't even remember who they are now. So yeah. Question number five is, what was your first alcoholic drink? The first time I ever tried alcohol was like, I had a sip of my mum's Bundaberg, I think, and I really like that. Question number six is, what was your first job? In terms of having like a proper job, I have never had one, but I guess I could kind of class my teaching dance classes each week as a job, and I love it, so yeah. Question number seven is, what was your first car? As I'm only 16, I have not got my driver's license, so I don't have a car. Question number eight is, who was the first person to text you today? The first person to text me today was my friend Jasmine, and we were just having a conversation about our school athletics carnival. Question number nine, who was the first person you thought about this morning? No one? I don't really wake up thinking about people. I didn't really think about anyone. Question number 10, who was your first grade teacher? Now, I'm pretty sure my first grade teacher was a teacher named Miss McLaughlin. She was like one of the best teachers in the whole entire world, and she taught me twice or three times, I think, in primary school, and I just loved her. She was an amazing teacher. Question number 11 is, where did you go on your first ride on an aeroplane? My first ride on an aeroplane, I went to Sydney. Question number 12 is, who was your first best friend and do you still talk to them? As far as I'm concerned, my first best friend was probably my friend Tanea. She's actually featured in a video on my YouTube channel if you go back and have a look. But yeah, my best friend is Tanea Francis, and we were like best friends in primary school, and we're still friends to this day, so it's great. Question number 13 is, where was your first sleepover? To be honest with you, it was that long ago, I don't even remember. Question number 14 is, what was the first thing you did this morning? The first thing I did this morning is I got up and I went to go take a shower straight away. Question number 15 is, what was the first concert you ever went to? And my first concert I will never ever forget, because my first concert was the Pussycat Dolls and I loved it so much. I was so obsessed with them. And I also remember it because Lady Gaga was the support act and she was like banging her foot on the piano. I will never forget that. Question number 16 is, what is your first broken bone? My first broken bone was my thumb. Oh, it's this one. Was my right thumb, and I've actually broken my right thumb twice, and both times I did it breakdancing. You know, you would have thought I would have learned from the first time, but no. Question number 17 is, first piercing. My first piercing was my ears. Question number 19, first movie you remember seeing. First movie I remember seeing was like, I don't know, Finding Nemo. That movie will always be held close to my heart. I love that movie. Question number 20 is, when was your first detention? And for a matter of fact, I have actually never had a detention. So, you know, goody two shoes right here. Question number 21 is, who was your first roommate? I've actually never lived out of my house, so I guess my roommates are my family members.
The next question is, what is the first thing you do when you get home? Quite often when I come home after school, if I don't have dancing, I will literally just sit down because I have to walk home from school and it takes me about 20 minutes, and when I get home I like to just relax for like at least 15 minutes before I go on and start doing something else with my afternoon. And last question, but certainly not least, is when was your first kiss? My first kiss was actually this year with someone whose name I will not mention, but let's just say I don't regret it. Like, I don't regret it. Alright guys, that is all I have for you for this video. I thoroughly hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more of me and my face, then feel free to subscribe. I make videos every single Wednesday, and I will see you next week with another one. Bye!